Hey guys, how y'all doing? I hope everything is well. Everything is not good with me. My back. I told y'all I got a hot water bottle. Like I'm in so much pain. It is bad, y'all. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. Okay, let's talk about this migrant. Migrant from Guatemala that set the lady on fire in the train station. Why? Why would you do that? You had nothing else to do but to strike a match and set this poor lady on fire. This is so crazy. Like, this is sad. This is sad. This is very, very sad. They said an undocumented migrant charged with fatally burning woman in the subway. An undocumented migrant was charged with setting a woman on fire, killing her as she slept in the New York City subway. A harmful allegation crime that officials call beyond comprehension. You daggone right. Like, why, bro? Like, bro, why would you do that? You come here and set a lady on fire. Like, why would you do that? You had nothing else to do? Nothing else to do but to do some heinous. That's a heinous crime. You gotta go. You got to go. The suspect identified by police today as 33-year-old Sebastian, I don't know how to say his last name, he's from Guatemala, Zapeta, was taken into custody hours after the incident. They said the horrifying crime is beyond comprehension, and my office is committed to bring the predatory to justice. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez said in a statement, "This gruesome and senseless act of violence against a vulnerable woman will be met with the most serious consequences." Yes, yes, yes. You are getting the hell out of here. First, what you're going to do, you're going to Rikers. Okay? You're going to get a taste of Rikers. First thing. They need to send you to Rikers because you're going to do some time. You're going to do some time, and then you're getting the hell out of here. You got to go. You, from Guatemala, you got to go. Sebastian, you're getting the hell up out of here. And when you go back to your country, they might kick you behind because they're going to say you had it made in the United States of America, but you screwed it up, dummy. You screwed it up. But see, there's a lot more walking around like him, too. Know that. Because he's undocumented, right? You know what I'm saying? He's undocumented. It's a lot of them just walking around. Like, how angry and how mean are you to do something like this to a poor woman that's sleeping? The woman who believed to be asleep on stationary F train at the Coney Island Stillwell Avenue station in Brooklyn about 7:30 a.m. He did it in the morning. Didn't even care. And that's like rush hour, y'all. Y'all already know that's like rush hour. He didn't care. That's crazy. On Sunday, when a man approached and lit the victim on fire, police said. Police said they did not believe the two knew each other, and they did not interpret priors to the incident. The man allegedly used a lighter to set the victim's clothes on fire. He had to, to me, he had to have something else, to set her on, to set her on fire. Like, besides putting a match or something, because basically, like, I don't know, like, if she was sleeping from the fire itself, you might try to, put yourself out or whatever the case may be. But for her to lose her life, I believe he used something. I don't care what nobody say. They say Sebastian is also charged with second-degree murder and first-degree arson, according to the police. He is likely to make the first court appearance on tomorrow. He his last live in shelter, homeless shelter, is in East New York. East New York. The suspect is an undocumented immigrant from Guatemala, according to the Immigration and Custom Enforcement spokesman. He was initially removed from the United States back to Guatemala in 2018. Oh, he came back for revenge. Okay. After U.S. Border Patrol encountered him in Sonora, Arizona. He was in Arizona. The spokesman said he's unlawfully re-entered the United States at the unknown time and location, the spokesman said. Yeah, like, they don't really even know, like, how he, like, basically, like, got in here, you know, back in. I guess he, you know, they said it in 2018. So, he been here for a minute. He been here definitely for a minute. They said back to Guatemala, he went back in 2018. So when did he sneak his behind back over here? Oh, Jesus. They said the lady was pronounced deceased. Okay, hold on. Let me not. Police smelled smoke and went to the train to investigate when they found the woman standing inside the car, fully engulfed in flames. Y'all, bro, like, what you doing? How? That's what I'm saying. Like, it seems to me like he used some type of, you know, liquid for her to go up in flames. You know what I'm saying? Well, some things you do with is flammable, and it can happen that way. But that has to be traumatizing for people to see that, and the police to see something like that. That is crazy. That is crazy. And I'm not showing that on, you know, I can't do it. Sorry, y'all. Y'all can go to another station and watch it, but I can't watch nothing like that, and I don't want y'all to watch anything like that, because the image in your head, you don't even want to put that there. Okay, they said she was pronounced deceased on the scene. Images of the suspect was captured on officers' body camera as that person stayed on the scene after the incident, sitting on a nearby bench. Oh, Lord. The image was released as police questioned the public assistance in identifying the man. 3 high school students recognized him and contacted police. New York Police Department Commissioner Jessica Tisch said in a press conference Sunday evening, the New Yorker came through again. That's true. And I'm so glad that, you know, that we are understanding that if something goes down, especially something heinous like this, that if we know the person or whatever, that, you know, yeah, turn their behinds in, like, for real. Because that's awful. That could be somebody's mom. That could have been, you know, somebody's aunt, somebody's wife. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's mom, you know, whatever. This is just really, really, it's really heartbreaking. An immigrant just don't appreciate what he have here. Now, not even that. This is the second time. The second time. No, but you're going to spend some years. You now, deaf? Okay. You're going to spend years, and guess what? When you get out, you're going straight back to Guatemala. How about that? Tish was happy because she said, New Yorkers came through and they identified his behind. They said three high school students. The suspect was taken into custody in a subway car at Harold Square Sunday evening, and police said he was found with a lighter in his pocket. ICE enforcement removed Operation Warlog and immigration detainers with the New York location where Sebastian is being held. Bro, they don't even want you to go to jail here. They called in ICE already. They are so serious with your behind right now, bro. You is getting the hell up out of here. What you did, which I feel, excuse me, that ICE shouldn't really like, pardon me, y'all. ICE shouldn't really like take him in right now. I feel let him do his time and then send him back, because I'm afraid that if he goes back to his country, he's going to come right back again. I really believe that. I really believe that he's going to come back again. ICE bring him over there unless he go to jail, you know, straight from here to jail in Guatemala, but he didn't do the crime in Guatemala. He did the crime here. So I don't know about this here. I don't know if they should, I should just take him, right away, because he did the crime here. He did the crime here. He do the time here. Yes. Yes. He did the crime here, y'all. He do the time here. Oh, my goodness, y'all. My leg is killing me. Oh, my God, y'all. Let me show you this fool. Let me show you Sebastian. Sebastian, you. Oh, my God. This ninja here, man. Shame, y'all. Shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame, shame. But y'all, I'm going to show y'all a small clip. I'm so glad that, I know I'm sitting back, y'all. My back is killing me. I can't. It's just so terrible. But I'm glad they caught him, because that was really, really, really bad. I don't know if they gonna show, gonna identify the woman, that was, oh man, oh, I can't show y'all this. This is really bad, like, oh my goodness. This is really bad, y'all. I'm not gonna show you it live, but I will show it to you. No, it's bad. I don't want to put that in your head, y'all. This is really, really bad. This is unbelievable. What the? Yo, but anyway, y'all, I'm going to show y'all a small clip. And, oh my God. And y'all let me know in the comments what should happen to Sebastian. Should he go to prison here and do his time and then get deported, back to Guatemala, or should they just deport to the ICE, take him now and get him up out of here? I'm with letting him do his time, and he get up out of here after his time is served, which is a very long time, because what he did is unconscionable. This is crazy. All right, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Y'all want him to stay here, or y'all want him out of here? Like, let me know, like, for real. Because this is unacceptable. This is unacceptable, y'all. All right, y'all. Wait for the small video. All right?
Fox News Alert right now. NYPD sources tell us an illegal immigrant is in custody after allegedly setting fire to a woman in a New York City subway. We must warn you, this video is graphic. We're going to show you once, so you know what we're talking about. The NYPD accusing him of approaching a woman sleeping on a stationary train and lighting her clothes on fire with a lighter earlier yesterday before sitting on a bench and watching her burn to death. Our next guest was just in New York City earlier this month, meeting with Mayor Adams about the illegal immigrant crisis. Incoming border czar Tom Homan. Tom, I know you were in Phoenix. You were caught up in the big speech yesterday and the president's first extensive remarks about his agenda. But from what I just told you, what are your thoughts?
Well, look, this is another example of an illegal alien killing American citizens. It's almost a daily occurrence now. Because historic number of criminal aliens walking the streets, because of this administration's policy in sanctuary jurisdictions and lax immigration enforcement. ICE has their hands tied. Secretary Mayorkas have given them priorities that they can't even go arrest an illegal alien anymore unless he's convicted of a serious crime. Then maybe they can arrest him. So this is on this administration. As far as Governor Hochul, shame on her. She supports sanctuary status in that state. She welcomed thousands of illegal aliens to her state. She sent them to Buffalo and Syracuse. Murders occurred by illegal aliens in Buffalo and Syracuse. She has a green light law. ICE and CBP can't even work with local law enforcement. Local law enforcement can't even share DMV data with these people. So Governor Hochul, shame on you. There's nothing you can say that's going to make this right in New York.
All right, you didn't get a chance to see Secretary Mayorkas in his exit interview on CBS. Talked about how proud he is that the border is down to 50,000, so the problem is virtually solved. Here's what he said, though, when pressed by Margaret Brennan about how he loses track of children. Watch.
We certainly have received reports of children being trafficked, even those as to whom we know where they are. That is outside the responsibility of the Department of Homeland Security. Of course, we investigate cases of trafficking. But there are children who are reunited with a parent here in the United States or a legal guardian, and they move, and sometimes the government loses track.
So does that explain everything? What should I know about his statement?
It's nothing but lies. Nothing but lies. Border numbers aren't down. They're just putting them through the CBP One app and the CHNV app. You add those programs together, what Border Patrol's catching the gotaways, we're still at historic numbers. They were bragging the other day that ICE has over 247,000 removals, the most in a decade. No, they don't. If you look at the data, 80% of them were Border Patrol apprehensions that ICE just simply put across the border. ICE interior enforcement numbers are historic lows. And as far as the children, another lie. Under his guidance, under his leadership, first of all, it's his policies that caused over 500,000 of children being smuggled in this country, trafficked in this country, and they lost track with 340,000 of them. His lips are moving, he's lying, and he needs to be held accountable. And nothing he said in that interview is truthful.
And the thing is, Tom, it's not because he's naive. He knows he's not telling the truth. He worked for you. He was down there before, and he'll go ahead and he implemented these problems and these policies anyway. And he also knew who to blame. Listen to this.
Summer of last year, border crossings were at record highs. Now they've dropped to the lowest level of the Biden administration. How much of that drop off is because Mexico is now stopping migrants from even getting to that southern border of the United States?
That is critically one element of it. It is not the only element of it. The president took executive action in June of this year. That has been a key driver of the low number of encounters at our border. We are now delivering to the incoming administration a southern border at which the number of individuals encountered is well below the level experienced in 2019, the last year before the pandemic.
Your thoughts about this?
Another lie. The numbers are not down like they claim they are because they've taken thousands of illegal aliens, bringing them to our city, straight to the airports on the CHNV program, straight into our airports from countries. Same illegal alien population, but they divide them in 3 buckets. Let's bring thousands to our airports through CHNV. Let's bring thousands a day to the CBP One app, and we're still catching thousands a day by the Border Patrol. He's lying. They take the same illegal alien population, divide them in 3 different buckets. So the encounters are not down to historic levels like he said. And bottom line is, it isn't about the number of people you deport, it's about the number of people you release in this country. Over 8 million illegal aliens you release in this country, and that's why we have the crime rate we have today, and that's why, look, you know what's going to fix this whole problem? President Trump's going to fix this issue, because we're going to shut the border down, we're going to have the largest deportation operation this country's ever seen, and we will find over 340,000 children that you lost track of, that you released to unvetted sponsors. Many are in sex trafficking, many in forced labor. We will rescue those children that you traffic into the United States.
Lastly, is this whole thing because of worldwide migration, and they just happen to be president, and he happens to be in office when this migration was just moving around the planet?
Look, under President Trump, we had a historic lows in illegal migration. We had the most secure border in our lifetime. They came into office and purposely, by design, unsecured the border, wrote 90 executive orders abolishing everything we did to give us the most secure border in our lifetime. This wasn't an accident. This wasn't his management. This was on purpose. He needs to be held accountable.